has the accuracy, and it is good. Jake Bates throwing right side, and it's going to be intercepted. Return past the 15, past the 20, out past the 30. Has space down the sideline. 40, 35, 30. And he is gone. A pick six for Houston. Snap good, hold good, kick up. And it is straight down the middle. Looking to throw, rolls out right. Throws end zone. Touchdown San Antonio. Cody Latimer alone in the end zone. They take a 1-point lead with 3 seconds left. 52-yarder, left hash for the win. Snap good, hold good, kick up, and it's drilled. Miami escapes week 1 with the win. Jason Sanders is looking to throw. Pass right side, wide open. Touchdown Drake London. Touchdown Drake London. Atlanta has tied this game and are an extra point away from taking the lead. Needing the 12-yard line. Handoff, Robinson left side. And going to be stuffed. A loss of 4, maybe 5 on the play. And with 50 seconds to go, the Chiefs have the ball. And most likely that does it. Ball on the 17.5-yard line. Looking to throw. Stepping up, throwing for the end zone. And caught. Touchdown Green Bay. Dontavian Wicks. 56 seconds to play. The Packers are within 3. 6:17 to play in overtime. Tua shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, bunched up. Tua to throw. Pass time. Plenty of time. Pass. End zone, left side. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Miami. They're gonna win. Let's go, baby. Here, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna send Smith in motion. Toss left side for Saquon Barkley. Good blocking and room to run. Pass midfield, spinning his way. Pass the 35 to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and the Eagles respond instantly. Saquon Barkley. Oh my, making his presence felt. 1 play, 60 yards, 3rd and 9 from the 35. Mahomes looking to throw. Quick pass left side, caught by Piron. Has room to run. First down and more. Down to about the 17. And he stays in bounds. That will do it. The Kansas City Chiefs have escaped the Bills and have punched their ticket. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Week 3 of the NFL season is wrapping up with a potential Super Bowl preview. The Lions and the Ravens going at it. This should be an incredible game one way or another. The big thing with it, as they're showing on the broadcast right now, Lamar Jackson, 24-2 against the NFC in his career. We'll see. We'll see in which direction that changes tonight. This should be a great game one way or another. Either this could be a good defensive game, or this would be a good offensive game. We will see. We will see. But welcome on in. A few minutes away from kickoff in this one. And for what has been a chaotic week 3 of the NFL, this is going to be a great way to end it. But we will see. Yeah, the Chiefs did win last night. It was a win, but man, it was not a pretty win by any means. If anything, I felt a little bit worse about the Chiefs after that. But again, you still got that win, which is the big thing. There we go. Now the mic's properly set up. Elgato is weird sometimes with its input stuff. There we go. But noise canceling or background noise removal is now on, so it should be a little bit cleaner. Yep, few minutes away from kickoff, what should be a really damn good game. I mentioned it during predictions, but I do feel like this game is going to come down to the Lions offense against the Ravens defense. I think that will be the biggest telling point for this game. But we'll see. Ravens wearing the all black uniforms. Those are one of the cleanest uniform sets in the league. But we will see. As we're at a commercial break, as we wait for the opening kick. We will see. What's the slate tonight for the other sports? We got 4 NHL preseason, 3 MLB. Okay. When does the NBA preseason begin? I know NBA season's not that far out. It's like a month or so. We'll see. Time will tell. I know that this upcoming slate of college football is really good. I mean, hell, like Friday has 3 really good games for college football. But we'll see. Still waiting for the opening kick. We will see. I'm kind of hoping Amon-Ra doesn't have the greatest of games tonight. I'm going against him in fantasy, and I'm only up by 20. So I need like Jameson Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery and the others to go off. Welcome on back. For the other side of it, I'm going against Jake Bates in fantasy, and I'm a massive Jake Bates fan when he was with the Michigan Panthers in the UFL. Hell, the first clip in the intro you see at the start of the streams is the Jake Bates 64-yarder he made in week 1 of 2024. But yeah. I saw that it dropped. I haven't gotten around to actually watching it. I was from about 4 p.m. until hitting go live. I've been working on power rankings. So that way I can actually be able to get it up tomorrow on time. It's typically something I watch like before going to bed. Oh yeah? Big. I'll probably put it on right before going to bed. I'll watch it real quick and then yeah. Yeah, the great thing is next week with Monday Night Football, I don't think either of those teams are gonna end up on power rankings after it. So I should be able to get it completely done before that kicks off, which would be great. Because it's Lions Ravens tonight, I still have I have to wait for this game to end before I can even write for these two teams. Oh, the Ravens are still going throwback end zones? Hell yeah. Is that an entire season thing? That would be actually really nice if it's an entire season thing. See that's making me tempted to put a throwback Ravens logo on the scoreboard. If they're gonna go throwback at home the entire season, I might actually, yeah, I might follow along. Give me, okay, fine. Don't open up that window. Let's see. The Vikings winning the North would be the ultimate form of chaos on this season. I just don't see it though. They played really well yesterday, but it seems the intentions is to start McCarthy again upon upon him getting healthy, which that's fine. It's just I'm not sure how well it would actually work. I'm gonna well, because it's they have a lot invested into McCarthy. That's why they have too much invested into him to bench him for Wentz the rest of the way. I think obviously there is a world where Wentz is just playing too well, where you have to let him keep riding it out. But they have two pretty tough games in Europe coming up on the schedule, so we'll see. Just remaking the thumbnail with throwbacks can be annoying real quick. Wish I knew that they were going entire season with these end zones, whatever. This would be during a commercial breakout. Probably make the change. Well, yeah, exactly. Like that offense needs to be firing in order for the defense to play back to that level that we know they can. And with McCarthy, it was not working through 2 weeks. Obviously, there's a chance that he can improve and step it up, but after how the Vikings performed last year, this was a season where many of them thought they're going to be able to compete for a Super Bowl. But with McCarthy, I'm not sure if that's the case. And you don't want to waste a year with some of the talent you have on that roster. Scoreboard's going to go away for a quick second, as well as some of the other stuff, but it's fine. We'll keep the thumbnail because I don't have time to make a throwback styled one for Baltimore, but that did not actually probably change yet. Hold on. That did not. Oh, god damn it. I did not see if I thought it was going to. Lions get ball first to begin this one. Kickoff underway. Going to be returned beginning from about the 11. Room up past the 30, spinning his way to about the 33, we'll call it. That just straight up did not save. It's accidentally saving under a different name. Is that what happened? No, okay, that just did not save then. Cool, okay, we're rocking this scoreboard. Instead of the throwback one, whatever. I tried very last minute to make that change. It's fine. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. First play of the game. Gonna hand this off right side for Jahmyr Gibbs, who's gonna break off a tackle, but still not go much else afterwards. A gain of 2. I should have just called it something else. That's on me. It's fine though. Now I know for next time that the Ravens play at home, I'll make sure to use the throwback logo. Goff in shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side once again. Gonna look to throw here. Sometime pass right side's a wide open Jameson Williams up past midfield and out of bounds near the 41. Okay. Yeah, just a beautiful shot there. And not really a keyhole shot. It's a corner route, but it's plenty of space. A nice window in that defense for Goff to put it in. In shotgun once again, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. There's the give to Gibbs up the middle. But he's met instantly. A loss of about 3 or 4 coming up. And there's that Ravens front 7. All good. I understand that sometimes you just have to lurk, doing other stuff. I get it. I'm also a massive lurker in streams. So it's all good. Second and 13, Goff under center. Going to hand this off left side for Jahmyr Gibbs. Some good blocking. Gets past the 40 to about the 37. So a third and relatively long coming up. To a third and 6. Goff in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Send in St. Brown in a short motion as Goff will look to throw. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle. It's going to be caught by Jameson Williams. Tag down inside the red zone at the 17. Yeah, I always have, I always have background noise whenever I do like work of any kind. And Jameson Williams, 2 catches on the night, and both of them went for a nice chunk of yards. And that's a nice throw by Goff as well. So Goff under center, going to hand this off to Gibbs left side, trying to find some space. And we'll pick up about 2. Yeah, I'm not sure how impactful the ground game is going to be tonight. Damn, St. Brown's a 3rd receiver in Lions history with multiple first-team All-Pros. How? For as long as the Lions have been a franchise, I'm kind of shocked there's not more. Goff and shotgun back to his left, 3 receivers to the right, ball in the 16, looking to throw. Has some time, pass left side to an open Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get them about 4. A 3rd and short coming up. The Lions, this has been a great opening drive. I still have the old Ravens logo pulled up off to the side here, and that got me thinking. I saw something on it that got me thinking. Okay, no, it wasn't for every logo. Cool. Want to make sure I did not mess that part up for the video I made in the off season. All right, 3rd and 3. Goff in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers to each side, looking to throw. Has some time. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Jahmyr Gibbs on the check down, but there's some. I guess just Goff threw it early. I guess Gibbs was not turned around by the time that ball came. By the time that ball got there. Now 4th and 3. The Lions, they love going for it in this MCDC era. As of now, the offense is staying on the field. Goff in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna motion the tight end right to left. Now shifting Gibbs to his left and motioning the tight end back over. Goff to throw. Pass right side is gonna be caught inside the 5 to the 4. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown on the reception. 1st and goal coming up for the Lions. Just a very simple out route. Now 1st and goal, Goff in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Going to give this to Gibbs up the middle, trying to find that end zone, pushing forward, and down at the 1. Okay. But the Lions are moving people effectively up front, though. This has been a great drive. Coming up on play 11 of the drive. As Goff under center, back behind him. Give to Gibbs once again, and this time he gets in. An 11-play, 67-yard touchdown drive, and the Lions capitalize, and the Lions get on the board first. There we go. Doug Conspiracy, yeah. How you doing, Bob Flash? This was a really good drive for the Lions, though. Like, they moved the ball with ease down the field there. No issues whatsoever. 11 plays, 67 yards, spanned it just shy of 6 minutes. And Jake Bates on for the extra point. It is up, and it is as good as always with Jake Bates. So how will Lamar Jackson and his Ravens offense respond? We'll see after the commercial break. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I need to watch it after the stream. I spent like 4 hours working on power rankings before this. Mainly just because it takes a while to like record the highlights I need for it and then piece them all together. Like that's just tedious and time consuming, but I like doing it. They did. The Buccaneers this season, they have been such a fun team to watch this year. They have been such a fun team. I mean, not doing, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna win 3 straight games and in the final minute, you need to be able to bake some good cookies for the scriptwriter. Because I mean, it's not identical scripts, but it's 3 straight weeks with that script. I mean, getting a little suspicious over there. Yeah, so like commercial break. All right. Waiting for the Lions to send this one down after that opening drive. Whereas we're back from the commercial break as well. Lamar Jackson, 24-2 against the NFC in his career. One of those losses was to Daniel Jones and the Giants. Kickoff underway, going to be bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Ravens will begin from the 20. And now comes Lamar Jackson, one of the most fun quarterbacks to watch in the NFL. Von Miller is live on Twitch right now. What? I'm just bouncing around off to the side here. Yeah, I can see it on the Commanders, so makes sense. Crazy. Lamar under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna hand play action, looking to throw. Lamar, pass right side, caught by Mark Andrews. Up past the 35 to the 39. There we go. That's a great way to start this drive. So 1st and 10. Lamar under center, back and fullback behind him. And there's movement up front before the snap. I think they got Aiden Hutchinson to jump. Yep, going to be a neutral zone infraction on the Lions. So 1st and 5 coming up. Still can't believe Hutchinson fell. I say fell to the Lions. He was the 2nd overall pick. But I mean, the Jaguars are definitely wishing they picked him over Travon Walker at this point. Lamar under center, back and fullback behind him. Handoff right side for Derrick Henry, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, get him past midfield to the 49, a gain of roughly 6, maybe 7. All right. Lamar in shotgun, back behind him. Tight end motion into the backfield to his right. Ball in the plus 49. A give to it. Lamar's going to keep it himself left side and has space for a 1st down. A gain of roughly 12 before he slips and gets down just shy of the... Was that just shy of the 40? No, of the 35. That mobility of Lamar Jackson, he's gonna win the Super Bowl at some point in his career. I'm pretty confident in saying that. Who knows? This might be his chance. Lamar alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the 37, looking to throw. Quick pass left side, caught by Andrews, and that's gonna be a gain of roughly 8 up to the 29. All right, so 2nd down. Lamar in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to give this to Henry up the middle, and that is stuffed at the line for no gain. They might give him a yard. but seemingly no gain on the play. All right, so a 3rd and 1. I wouldn't be shocked even if the Ravens don't get this. We see them follow the Lions' path and go for it. As we're gonna give this to Henry up the middle. He's gonna get it and more. The 10-5, Derrick Henry. This game is an extra point away from being tied. Can't give him that much space. And even with an offsides on the Lions, he goes in untouched from damn near 30 yards out. And that is how you respond. Back-to-back open and drive touchdowns. This game is going to be a shootout. Yeah, beautiful blocking up front. And Mark Andrews had a great block up on that second level. And from there, Henry was just gone. Kirby Joseph took a bad angle, but to be fair, no matter which angle he would have took, Henry would just go the other way. The extra point from Tyler Loop is up and good. This game is tied. I think Titans fans have accepted the fate that is their franchise at this point. I saw a tweet, I want to say on Saturday or Friday. This past Friday or Saturday, where it was like, yeah, there's still a painting in Nissan Stadium that is like the 4 key members of that 2021 Titans team. Like it's Tannehill, Henry, AJ Brown, and Kevin Byard. It was like every time you go to the game, you just see that, and it's just like the memories of a better day. And I mean, I still think Cam Ward can be the dude for them. Is early on in his career, and he's playing as well as he can. I think with that roster. As we're at commercial break after the Derrick Henry 29-yard touchdown run. We'll see how the Lions can answer. This can be an entire game full of just and responding to each other's drives. Yeah. And if it was for any other year, that would be a powerful thing to have. Yeah, but it's I don't think there was a lot of expectations for the Titans to be like drastically better this year than they were last year. I think it was more so just you wanted Cam Ward to play well this season, be competitive in a lot of games, and maybe if everything goes right, you're a playoff team. But it's going to be a next year, maybe 2 years type of thing for Tennessee. It depends on how Brian Callahan can build that offensive line. Just getting back from commercial break, the Ravens are set to send this one down. And we'll see what this Lions offense can do on their second drive. Kickoff underway. Return to beginning from about the 3. And up past the 25, past the 30 to about the 33. Lions will begin from there. And let's see what Jared Goff can do on this second drive. It was a really solid opening drive for the Lions. The question is just can they match it? So we got some news surrounding the CFL today, and how they're going to be changing some of their rules around, and it's going to become more similar to like how UFL and NFL rules are, and I don't like it. Goff under center. Play action looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass left side is incomplete. Oh, they're saying that's a backwards pass? They were saying that was a backwards pass. Would be a loss of about 5 or 6, maybe. I could have sworn that was forward. I mean, after last night, they're going to be letting those type of plays go because of how many times the Chiefs threw it backwards. But no, that's that's forward. No, they're saying that's backwards. 2nd and 19. Goff under center, back behind him, going to hand this off to Gibbs, who's going to be bounce back and going to find the sideline to get back to the line of scrimmage. And then the Lions didn't really? Okay. Yeah, that was a forward pass. I'm not sure why that wasn't reviewed. That's he threw it at like the 23. It landed like the 23. Okay, I guess. I don't know. 3rd and 19 now. Goff and shotgun back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Ravens have everyone back to play the sticks. Pass right side is a screen for Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get to about the 30 before being brought down. So a 3 and out for the Lions. That's not how you wanted that second drive to go. But you kind of killed it early with that backwards pass. So Jack Fox on to send this one down. He's been a great punter for the Lions, averaging 48.8 yards per punt, which would be a career NFL record. This punt comes off clean, going to be returned beginning from the 15 and up to about the 26. That's how you flip a field, man. That's a great punt. And we head to another commercial break. Yep, commercial break. We will see. If the Ravens can get a good drive going here, and if the Ravens can get a good drive and put more pressure on the Lions offense, we might see why the Ravens are going to be a really tough team this year. I think the biggest concern for Lions fans would be if the offense that showed up against Green Bay showed up tonight. Which after 2 drives, you kind of can't really tell which one's going to show up. Either the one against Green Bay or the one against Chicago. We'll see. Just coming back from commercial break. Let's see what this Ravens offense can do. See what this Ravens offense can do. Jackson under center, back and fullback behind him. Ball on the 27. Going to play action and look to throw. Lamar with some time. Pass over the middle is caught, and that's a gain of roughly 7, maybe 8. That was also Charlie Kolar. Charlie Kolar on the reception. Now 2nd and 3, Lamar and shotgun back to his right. Going to hand this off up the middle for Derrick Henry, and he gets met at the line for no gain. So 2.5 to play in the first quarter. It is a 3rd and 3 coming up. I also need Derrick Henry to win a ring before he retires. That feels like it needs to happen. So Lamar in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Play clock winding down. Flowers sent in motion as Lamar will look to throw. Has time. Pass left side is overthrown. Looking for Justice Hill on a halfback wheel that was in great coverage as well. So more so just a throwaway, if anything. And that's a 3 and out for the Ravens offense. And Lamar is not happy afterwards. All right. So after 2 great opening drives, both defenses have settled in. As now Jordan Stout is set to send this one down. Punt comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning from the 2. That's a great punt. Khalif Raymond can only get up to about the 7. The Ravens punt team. There is a penalty marker down. We'll see what this is. But the Ravens punt coverage, man, that is a fantastic play for them. That was a great punt, followed by some great coverage. And there's holding on the Lions. So half the distance, they'll start this drive well backed up in their own territory, around their own 4-yard line. Okay. And we're heading to a commercial break. If we're getting a field position battle in this game, I might be here for it if these punters gonna keep going like that. I mean, yeah, we'll see it. We'll see how the Ravens can do. Oh, God. We'll see what this Lions offense can do. Their second drive was not that great. I imagine we'll see a handoff or 2. I mean, I imagine David Montgomery will get in the action now. Since they're backed up a ton, he's kind of more so their power back. But we'll see. We'll still that commercial break. Next week, Monday Night Football. Bengals Broncos is the better game of the 2, but we will be live for Jets Dolphins. Hell yeah. Someone in the AFC East has to win that game. Both teams 0-3. I am so not looking forward to it. That game is going to be ugly. That game is Miami's rivalry series game, so we get to see the new uniforms. That's something. Miami finally has new uniforms for the first time in like nearly 10 years. Handoff up the middle on first down. It's going to get about 5. Give them a little bit some more breathing room there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the trashier trash between the Jets and Dolphins. Man, that game is going to be something. All right, 2nd and 6. Goff under center, back behind him. Going to hand it off up the middle once again, and this time gonna lose about 2 for David Montgomery. There is a penalty marker down. This might be illegal formation. Oh, I like pretty much all of the rivalry uniforms. I'm a massive fan of them. Yep, the penalty is illegal formation on the Lions. Push them back some more. Oh yeah, Cincy has a shot. Cincy 100% has a shot. Denver has not been playing well this season so far. That game is going to be a fantastic game. Jets Dolphins, that's going to be one of the games. Again, I'm a big fan of the rival uniforms. Part of me wants to go get the Rams ones. I think those are up there for one of my favorites. Only one I'm iffy on is Seattle. I need to see those live before I can make a judgment. 3rd and 7, Goff looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is caught up to the 16. That's Sam Laporta. And a first down for the Lions. 30 seconds remain in the quarter. They do not need to run one more play. We'll see if they decide to. Seven seconds, 6. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Sending someone in motion. That's the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes in, we've had 2 really good offensive drives, followed by 2 really good defensive drives. And this game is in for a great one. Not the great one, that's something different, but a great one. Yeah, that's fair. The 49ers Brandon has been very weird since like 2000. It's been weird because you have that era up until like a few years ago where the Brandon is very retro modern in a way. Like in the Kaepernick era and the Sean Hill era and all those, where you have that bigger text font in the end zone that's more like circular and again more modern. And that was a solid Brandon. Then they kind of went with like the throwback Brandon, making that permanent recently. And it still looks nice, but you kind of just leave it in the same boat. I'm curious when we're going to see the Niners properly tackle a rebrand, because that's something they really haven't done in their franchise's history. So I'm curious if we're going to see one, when we're going to see one. But I would definitely like to see that red be featured. I mean, it's already featured a ton, but it could be featured a little bit more as like a mainstay. Hold up. Oh, that's great. A bunch of note cards just fell off my desk. I need to clean that after stream. Just getting back from commercial break. Beginning of the second quarter here underway. So 1st and 10. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna send one of them in motion. Play action looking to throw. Goff's pass over the middle is caught by Montgomery. Trying to get the sideline left side and will. And that's a gain of 12. Another first down for the Lions. Okay. Going well so far with this. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to play action and look to throw once more. Pressure coming, avoids it. Going to take it himself up the middle. Slides down after a gain of 5, up to the 33-ish. And I also really like the New England rivalry uniforms, going back on that. I like that coloring that they have there. Goff under center. Back behind him, 2 fullbacks as well. Toss left side for Gibbs, and that's going to get blown up. They lose about 4. Back to the 29 and a 3rd and relatively long coming up. All right, 3rd and 8. Goff in shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Lions have not been a great team on 3rd and long this season. Here's the throw. Goff with time, pass over the middle is caught by Laporta. That's a first down. Up near midfield, I think they're going to say actually about the 44. Okay. Yeah, just Laporta over the middle. Yeah, nice sit at the sticks. Be able to turn upfield afterwards. Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Play clock winding down. Gonna hand this off right side for David Montgomery, but not going anywhere with it. Down at the line of scrimmage. This Ravens run defense is playing really well tonight. Second and 10. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Tossing this left side for Montgomery, and there's good blocking in space. Past midfield and down to about the 47. Might be enough for a first down. I think they're going to say 3rd and inches. Third and inches. 3rd and 1. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff. That's Gibbs. That's going to be enough for a first. Gets 2. Gets 2 and he needs 1. This Lions drive started from back at their own 2-yard line. They're now they're now at about the plus 45. The first and 10, Goff and shotgun back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side, ball on the 46 of the Ravens. Goff gonna look to throw once again. Pressure coming, gonna roll to his right. Pass in right, that's caught by Gibbs, and that's gonna be a gain of 9 with a penalty marker down. We'll see what this is. But this Lions drive has been beautiful. And it's illegal contact on the Ravens. Yeah, calling it on Kyle Hamilton. But it will be declined. 2nd and 1. I believe I picked the Lions for this game. We need to double check that, actually. 2nd and 1. Goff under center. A tight end in the backfield. 2 running backs in the backfield as well. Going to give this to Montgomery as a pseudo fullback dive. And he gets past the 30 to the 29. A first down carry there. Oh, yeah, let's see. What was... Yeah, I picked the Lions in this game. So Goff under center, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna send a tight end in motion left to right. As Goff is gonna hand this off up the middle once again for Montgomery. And there's once again room for a first down carry, a gain of roughly 10.5, 11. This Lions offense, man, it's a great offense. And this drive started from their own 2-yard line. They're now inside the red zone. They have killed a lot of time on this drive as well. Goff under center, back behind him, a tight end behind him acting as a fullback. The give to Gibbs, left side, trying to find space. Gets about a yard, maybe 2, but not much else. So 2nd and 9. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Handoff up the middle for Gibbs, and there's space down to about the 11, maybe the 10. It's a 3rd and short either way. Under 8 minutes to play in the quarter. This has been an over 10-minute drive that started at their own 2-yard line. The Lions are moving offensively. So 3rd and 1, Goff under center, back and fullback behind him. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off as it's a QB sneak for Jared Goff that gets 2. Down to about the 9, maybe the 8. We are now approaching play 17 of this drive. Under 7 minutes to play in the half. This is a beautiful, beautiful drive by the Lions. Goff and shotgun back to his left, looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle. It's Jahmyr Gibbs, and he's down at the half-yard line. Second and goal, 6.5 to play in the half. That's a great tackle to hold him short of the end zone. Ah, damn. What was the final in it? Second and goal from the 1. Goff and shotgun back to his right. The 18th play of the drive. Handoff up the middle. David Montgomery. And I'm not sure if he got in. No, they're saying wait, one line judge said touchdown. The other said short. And now they're saying touchdown David Montgomery. 18 plays, 98 yards, killed over 11 minutes of clock. And yeah, he did get in. That was an absolute beautiful, beautiful drive by the Lions. Like, that is beautiful. 4-2? Okay. Yeah, that drive was absolutely that was a thing of beauty from the Lions. Starting from your own 2-yard line, you go on an 18-play drive and leave the Ravens with 5:55 to play in the half, as they're about to get the ball back. Dude, this Ravens offense has not been on the field for like 20 plus minutes, including like end of quarter commercial and all that. The extra point is up and good. It's a 7-point Lions lead. That's a beautiful drive. Nice. What was the exact time for that drive? That was an 18-play, 98-yard drive that spanned 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Absolute beautiful drive. Beautiful drive. Like, pure beautiful. Yeah, it was a damn good drive. UCF had a similar drive on Saturday. That the two like put the nail in the coffin on UNC. Let me see what that drive was. Yeah, UCF had an 18-play, 93-yard drive that spanned 10:26 on Saturday. And that was like the drive to like put the nail in the coffin on that game. That was also a beautiful drive. It was right at commercial break. We'll see how the Ravens respond. We'll see how the Ravens respond to that, but their offense has not been on the field for a long time because of that. So we'll see. It was just coming back from commercial break. And this kick return has space up to about the 49. Gee, okay. That's how you do a kick return. I completely missed where that started from. They were showing the Lions sideline, and I looked down for a split second, and all of a sudden the return was up to the 49. Yeah, feel better. I hope you feel better as well. It's being sick sucks. Handoff up the middle to begin this drive is Derrick Henry for about 5. And it's been after doing power rankings tonight, like recording these 2 power rankings and doing predictions, I need to like let my voice rest for a bit. Probably won't be talking at all on Wednesday. Lamar in shotgun back to his right, 3 receivers to the left, 2nd and 6. Going to look to throw. No, delayed QB keeper, but he's going to be brought down at the line for no gain. All right, 3rd and 6 coming up. That's nice, yeah. That's good, dude. Yeah, headaches as well, at least for me. Like, headaches always suck. I don't get them frequently, but when I do, they completely knock me out of commission for a while. The calling ravens a rat bird is crazy when pigeons are right there. Pigeons are more so the rat birds. Lamar to throw in 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Avoiding to his left. Gonna throw left. And that is caught by Rashad Bateman. A gain of roughly 10 and a 1st down. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so sometimes dreams can be prophetic. Did I pronounce it? Whatever. Lamar gonna play action, look to throw in 1st and 10. Gonna step up and throw in deep. Left side has a man inside the 5, down to the 4. The Ravens saw that Lions long ass drive and said, "Don't worry, all we need is 3 minutes." That was Tez Walker on the reception. I mean, yeah, but still, pigeons are the true rat birds. Handoff up the middle on 1st and goal gets about 3, down to the 1-yard line for Derrick Henry. I agree as well to an extent. I mean, because I find it funny that Alberta has 0 rats besides when the Panthers go and play there. Handoff up the middle on 2nd and goal, and he'll be stopped at the 1-yard line once again. No gain for Derrick Henry. And there's a ton of animals that just have weird origins of how they started behaving the way they do. Or even just like stories that just involve them. Like, what was it exactly? There was something I read last summer, like last year summer, about I think it was seals and how seals were gonna like be dropped into like an area to try and help deal with like population control of something. I'm just like, what? Oh yeah, you see baby pigeons every now and then in New York. As we're at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the half. It's a 7-point Lions lead, but a 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Ravens coming up. I've stopped taking advice from Aaron Rodgers for a few years now. Again, I have massive respect for his on the field stuff, but he should the second you tried, the second he became desperate for attention off the field, I just did not care. Yeah, and like again, I've I watched a ton of Rodgers growing up. Wanted to like because he's one of the best pure arm quarterbacks the league has seen. It's just the off the field stuff. Like it's tough this past few years. Well, I mean, birds in general have that whole secret camera conspiracy behind them, and that's all just like dumb. Because like first off, we've known birds have existed since like the dawn of time. Second off, why would multiple governments want to kill all birds and replace them with like what? Like 5 seconds of logical thinking kills like 90% of conspiracy theories. Secret alien. Yeah, it's the Martians that sent them. As we're back from commercial break. Like everyone knows, the more obvious spot, the more obvious animal to hide a camera in is lizards. Like how we not talking about the third and goal. Lamar under center, gonna toss this right side for Henry, and he's stuffed again. He might have lost a yard this time. Run a bootleg for Lamar Jackson, please. You have given it to Henry 3 straight times. Let Lamar keep it. They're keeping the offense on the field. Lamar and shotgun back to his right. Lamar's gonna keep it right side. Trying to throw it now. He loses the ball. And he picks it up at the 21. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. This Lions defense. Now, when I said let Lamar keep it, I didn't mean like that. But still. Like, no, what you should have done on third down, at the very least, you go back under center and you do the play that Peyton Manning scored that rushing touchdown against Dallas with. Whereas like you fake the outside handoff, and then Lamar just bootlegs it the other side. Instead, they did that RPO rollout stuff, and it got blown up. So now the Lions have a minute 22 to play in the half, good starting field position, and a kicker who has a leg to him. The stack rock. Yeah, no, totally not, totally not. This, it's also like history is one of those things to me where there's zero need to make shit up with history because history itself is already really entertaining. It has a lot of interesting things with it. There's no need to make shit. There's no need to make shit up with it. None. Well, yeah, his history is written by the victor, obviously, but that's kind of besides the point. It's if you, because everything with history, for as interesting as it is, you have to take everything with history with very slight grains of salt. There's truth in everything. There's over exaggerations in everything. Oh yeah, the Google debunkers. Hell yeah, another fellow Mini Man fan. I need to watch his video that I released yesterday, but yeah. Yeah, I love Milo, man. His channel is great. I love his channel. And because he uploaded recently, so I need to watch that as well. Goff and shotgun back to his left, two receivers to each side. A minute 24 to play in the half. Goff gonna look to throw, rolling to his left to buy some time. Throwing left side, and that's off the mark, looking for Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah. Pompeii is one of those things that I'm very interested in learning more about. I wanted to go to Pompeii when I was in Europe not long ago. We just didn't have the time for it. It was kind of out of the way. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching that video at probably tomorrow. Penalty on the play was illegal contact, so a 1st and 10 for the Lions coming up. Yeah, that's clear. All right. Ball in the 25. Goff and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Has some time, gonna step to his left to buy more. Still looking and just gonna throw it away incomplete. Well, I don't think Vesuvius is active, so it's fine. But yeah, I totally understand, like, not wanting to go anywhere where there's active volcanoes. Totally get it. But if volcanoes are inactive, then hell yeah, I want to go in that area. Like Mount St. Helens, that would be a fun place to go visit one time. Goff and shotgun, 2nd and 10. Back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Going to look to throw here once again. Pass left side is incomplete, just at the feet of Jahmyr Gibbs. There is a free rusher off the left side. Are they saying that's a live ball? You even have one ref that's going like that's being confused as well. They said that was a live ball. I think everyone thought that was incomplete, besides like one official who let the play run. We have free rush off the left side. No, that's a forward pass. I don't know what that official was doing. Yeah, that's a forward pass. That's incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. No, but I mean, no. Once a volcano is like dead, it's dead. Like Mount St. Helens is never going to erupt again. I think Vesuvius is the same way, because like the reason why like St. Helens when it erupted, when Vesuvius erupted, it wasn't normal eruptions. It was complete explosions. So they killed those volcanoes. Pass right side for a receiver screen is going to go nowhere. A 3 and out for this Lions offense after the defense made an incredible stand. Oh, damn, really? That's an insane story. Dude, that's wow. Wow. Yeah, they got lucky with that. Jeez. The Ravens called their first timeout as the Lions are set to send this one down. Punt comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning from the 30. A penalty marker is down. Gets up to about the 41. I mean, like the biggest like concern right now is what like not Yosemite, as the penalty is a holding on the Lions. Will go to a commercial break. Yeah, but yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, like St. Helens was a bad eruption. So yeah, great to hear that she was able to avoid that. Those are funny. Like there's a parody account on Twitter for Mount St. Helens, and it's a funny account. Yeah, we're at commercial break. At commercial break. Yeah, bird's gonna bird. I mean, the Lions still have plenty of time here. The Lions, Ravens. I mean, they have two timeouts as well. Yeah, they're chilling. All right, here we go. Just coming back from commercial break, they're showing where the holding penalty was. As the Ravens are going to have some pretty good starting field position. About 5 yards shy of field goal range. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. Three receivers to the right. Going to look to throw. Lamar with some time going to step up and take it himself. That's a first down and then some. Out of bounds near the 35, and that's also field goal range. Already in field goal range. That holding penalty is going to come back to bite the Lions at this moment. Lamar in shotgun, looking to throw here on 1st and 10. Had some time, gonna dance around in the pocket. Rolling to his right. Can't lose too many yards here. Pass right side is gonna be caught by Justice Hill for about 3, maybe 4. He also gets out of bounds, so the clock stops at 38 seconds. Second and 6 coming up. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the left. Going to look to throw. Lamar, plenty of time. Throwing left side. That's going to be caught along the sideline. DeAndre Hopkins down to about the 19. 32 seconds remain. So Lamar in shotgun back to his right, looking to throw in 1st and 10. Pass left side for the end zone. Incomplete. A penalty marker down. They're going to say DPI on the Lions there probably. Terrion Arnold in coverage of DeAndre Hopkins. That's going to be the matchup Lamar's looking for the entire night. Yeah, that's the matchup. That's the matchup Lamar wants. First and goal now from the 1. As if nothing happened. It's as if the previous red zone trip did not happen. The Ravens are right back in this situation. Chance to redeem themselves. Ravens also get ball to begin the second half. And they would also probably want to score relatively, don't want to score too quickly here either. Lamar play action looking to throw. Pass left side. He's in. Touchdown Baltimore. Rashad Bateman. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. But the flip side to that is there's 24 seconds remaining. If the Lions get a good kick return here, Jake Bates can hit from 60 plus. So the Lions could still retake the lead before the half. They have all 3 timeouts. They're going to have some time remaining. All it takes is 1 throw. And the Lions are in field goal range. The extra point from Tyler Loop is up and good. And this game is tied. We'll see what the Lions can do. 24 seconds. If they can get a good return, they can set themselves up for a field goal. We'll see. As we await the Ravens to send this one down. Hey, it's just being passionate. It's just being passionate, and all I can do is respect it. Kickoff underway, going to be returned beginning from about the 3. Lions need a good return here. Up past the 30 to about the 34, maybe 33. 18 seconds remain. They have the time. They need about 25 yards, maybe. They definitely are within range to get into field goal range. Again, Jake Bates can hit from 64. I think that's his career long at this point, but he can definitely hit from 65 and 66. Goff and shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Will look to throw. Goff, step up, pass right side is going to be caught and brought down for a gain of roughly 4. That's Khalif Raymond on the reception. Lions will call their first timeout. I think if you get to the 45, you have to let Bates try it. He has the leg. Hell, if you get to midfield, I would say you have to let Bates try. As long as you get past midfield, I think you have to let Jake Bates try the long kick. Especially if you're going for, especially if the wind is at your back. Goff and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the 37. 13 yards is what I would say for field goal range to end the half. Obviously, you want a little bit more than that. Goff to throw. Pass left side caught by St. Brown. Breaks off 1 tackle. Only going to pick up about 3. They'll call their second timeout. 7 seconds remain. If you get past midfield, that's the goal. Is just get past midfield. Just get past midfield. Let me see Jake Bates try a long kick. Ten yards. 10 yards. It's 10 yards minimum. Yeah, they're saying field goal range is to 41. I know we can hit from further than that. The Ravens call their second. If they get to the 41, that'll be only a 58-yard kick. No, field goal range is definitely closer than that. Like, the 40-41 yard line is definitely in his range, but the tail end of his range is probably like the 47. Now, I'm not sure which way the wind is going, and that definitely puts a wrinkle into things. But Bates has a leg that can hit from 65. Get past midfield and give him a chance. Goff and shotgun back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. 7 seconds to play in the half. Goff will look to throw. Pass over the middle is caught by St. Brown. He gets to the 48, and the timeout is called. Send him out. Send him out. Please. Please. They're doing it. They're doing just that. His NFL career long is 58. But in the UFL, he has hit from 64. This would be a new NFL record. 67 yards out. He has the leg for it. The question is, does he have the accuracy as the Ravens call their final timeout? In that kick in the UFL 2 years ago, when he made the 64-yarder, he had about 5 to 7 yards to spare on the kick. He has the leg. He hit from 60 in pregame. He has the leg. The question is the accuracy. Come on, Bates. Come on, Bates. Come on, Bates. You have the leg for this. I know you do. A 67-yard kick. A new NFL record. Ball is relatively centered. You got this. You got this. The kick is up. It has... Oh, it doesn't have the accuracy. It's wide left. It did have the leg, but didn't have the accuracy. Oh, man. I want to point out, ESPN has shown 2 bad camera angles on that kick. I believe he had the leg for it. Because it definitely went out of the back of the end zone. That's for certain. So I do think he had the leg. He missed it wide left though. I'm so fine with them giving him that chance. I'm so fine with it. We're at halftime. Ravens get ball to begin the second half. Man, I need to see a better camera angle of that kick. I need to see a better camera angle of that kick. But we're at halftime. I want to see an angle that actually shows where the ball lands. I would have loved to see Bates absolutely drill that. I know he can. But it was one of those kicks where the accuracy is what really comes into question. But bro, if I probably would have lost fantasy off of that kick, and I would not have been upset about it. Just straight up. I would not have been upset about that at all. But we're at halftime. We're at halftime. I'll quickly be right back. So I'm back. I don't remember the exact year it happened, but Sebastian Janikowski had a 70-yard field goal attempt against San Diego. I don't remember if that was a free kick or just a pure field goal try. But I want to see more of those type of kicks. I want to see more of those 60 plus yarders because I know that Bates can hit it. I know he can hit it. We saw Cam Little hit from like 70 in the preseason. I want to see one of these kicks go in. My other big thing, I need to see Jake Bates play in Denver. I love that he's a Lion, and I want him to stay a Lion. Whenever the Lions are scheduled to play the Broncos next, please make that game be in Denver. And I don't care what time it would be at, what conflicts I would have, I would make sure to be live with that game. Because that would be the game that the record would get broken, if any. Is it next year? Please. Please be in Denver if it's next year. Because I know he has the leg to hit from there. But we'll see. Go at halftime. Seven minutes until the start of the second half. I would have popped off if Bates hit that. I froze for a second thinking it was gonna go in, but then I remembered it was 67 yards and there's still more room for it to go. Because for a while there, it looked like it had the angle, and it looked like it had enough. But we'll see. 5.5 until the start of the second half. Damn, yeah, Nick Bosa out for the year. That's tough for that Niners defense. We will see. Ravens get ball to begin the second half. We're all tied up. This game's gonna come down to the wire. Now imagine that same situation, but at the end of the game for the win, and it goes in this time. Like it, I would pop off if Bates hits a kick like that. But we'll see. 3 minutes remain in halftime. I do like how ESPN has like a timer for halftime on the broadcast. Always appreciate that touch. Okay, if that's gonna happen, can it please not be Jake Bates getting blocked? Thank you. Yes, loop kick. all respect to Tyler Loop, but Jake Bates is my guy. Like he is my guy. Under 2 minutes to play. Under 2 minutes in halftime. It'll be a ball flash. You saw that Fred Van Fleet for his ACL before the season. I think we have a destination for Russell Westbrook. As we're just coming back from halftime. Second half kick going to be underway here shortly. I mean, again, could you imagine Russ and KD on the same team for what could be one last ride? Just in Houston, of all places. Yeah, it's been weird. It's been weird the amount of injuries the past like few days, but only so much you can do about it. And I'm just waiting for this NHL season to start. I'm so excited for opening night, man. Well, it's like yeah, like October 7th is opening night in the NHL. So we're 2 weeks out from that, and that's gonna be fantastic. And just the Panthers raising another banner, man. As kickoff is underway, going to be returned beginning from the 1 yard line. And there's some room up past the 25 to about the 27. The Ravens will begin from there. Yeah, Ravens only had 10 minutes of time of possession in the first half, in large part thanks to that 18 play drive that the Lions had. Lamar in shotgun back to his right, three receivers to the left. Gonna play action and look to throw. Lamar pass left side caught by Derrick Henry. Gets up past the 30 to about the 34. They rule it. All right. So 2nd and 3, Lamar under center, back and fullback behind them. Going to hand this off to Henry right side, and he's going to get about 2. So a 3rd and 1 coming up. Third and 1. Lamar Jackson, only 10 pass attempts tonight. Been significant. They have not had a lot of time of possession. There's movement up front before this snap. They got the Lions to jump. So a 1st and 10 coming up. All right, 1st and 10, 13 and a half to play in this 3rd quarter. Lamar under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to play action and look to throw. Pass, right side is going to be incomplete. Should have been picked off. Brian Branch somehow did not hang on to that. Somehow that's not picked off. The Ravens get lucky. I have no idea how that's not picked off. Oh, that's in it. That's in a bucket to Branch. That would have been Lamar's first pick on Monday Night Football in his career. Lamar in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the 42, looking to throw once again. Pass left side is caught by Mark Andrews. He gets to the 45 before being brought down. So 3rd down coming up. So 3rd and 6. Lamar alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. 2 to the left. Gonna motion someone from the left side into the backfield. Lamar looking to throw. Pass over the middle is caught by Flowers. And he's going to be brought down just past the 1st down marker thanks to forward progress. So they moved the chains. That's Flowers' first reception of the night. $12 minutes to play in the quarter. Lamar under center, back and fullback behind him. They give to Henry up the middle, and it's going to get about 3 up to the plus 45. So 2nd and 6. Lamar under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Play action looking to throw. Pass over the middle is a wide open receiver. That's caught down to about the 26 as Charlie Kolar on the reception. And 1st and 10. Deep into Lions territory. And we have a stoppage before the snap now. Is this going to be under review? No, it's just a stoppage, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Lamar under center, back behind him. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna send a man in motion right to left. That's Zay Flowers. Now 2 receivers to each side. Sending Flowers back in motion as they're gonna play action and look to throw. Pass right side going to be caught by Mark Andrews. Down at the 10. Taking advantage of the size mismatch between him and Brian Branch. And it's 1st and goal for the Ravens. So Lamar under center, back and fullback behind him. A toss right side for Derrick Henry, who's going to throw it for the end zone, and that's incomplete. Nearly picked off by DJ Reed. Trying to get some trickery here. If he would have thrown it back towards Lamar, that might have been 6. Could you imagine if Derrick Henry threw an interception and that lost Punkle Fantasy this week? That would have been funny. Lamar in shotgun for 2nd and goal, looking to throw. Pressure coming, rolling to his right. Trying to find some space, but unable to. Sacked back at the 15. 3rd and goal coming up. I don't know, what, throwing an interception or throwing a touchdown? Because he has 100% thrown a touchdown before. He did it in the playoffs for Tennessee back in 2020. A pick? Yeah, I don't think he's throwing a pick either. 3rd and goal. Lamar to throw. Ball on the 14. Pass. End zone. And that's caught. Mark Andrews. The Ravens take the lead for the first time tonight. Thanks to a 14-yard strike from Lamar Jackson to Mark Andrews. And they cap off a long opening drive to the half. Oh yeah, he has thrown a touchdown against y'all. That was an 11-play, 73-yard drive that spanned just over 6 minutes. The extra point is up and good. So the Ravens' opening drive of the half goes really well. We'll see how the Lions answer as they get ball for the first time this half after this commercial break. No, I know it wasn't to Tannehill. It wasn't it to like a lineman? I don't remember exactly who. I just know what it was because it was a pop pass. It was a pop pass touchdown. So it was either to like Delaney Walker or to like an extra tackle. You know, I can. He has 4 career passing touchdowns. Who were they to? I found the one against Cincy. Yeah, it was Wildcat. Who's on the receiving end of this? Oh, is that fucking Josh Weil? Yeah, Josh Weil was the one who caught the touchdown pass against Cincy. I have not heard the name Josh Weil in years. God damn. As we're still at commercial break. Whyle. I'm shocked I remembered his first name. Like, I am shocked I remembered his first name was Josh. As the kickoff is underway, this is going to bounce before the landing zone. The Lions will begin from the 40. That landed like half a yard before the landing zone. It might be. It's either Wiley or Weil. I don't think it matters. When was the last? Let's see. Let's look at Let's look at his Pro Football Reference real quick while we wait for this drive to start. Yeah, he played 2 years in the league, both with Tennessee. Goff under center, back behind him. Play action, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle is short armed and incomplete. That was his first. That was his first career touchdown catch. Was that Derrick Henry passing touchdown? He has 2 in his career. What was the other one? Game log from 24. Goff and shotgun back to his right. 2nd and 10 from the 40. 2 receiving options to each side. There's a give left side for Gibbs. And there's room up past the 45 and down to the 47. Hold on. Both of his career receiving touchdowns came against Cincy. That is funny. Oh, that's great. No, he went to the University of Cincinnati. Goff to throw in 2nd and 3. A 3rd and 3. Pass over the middle is caught for a first down up to the plus 46. That's Sam Laporta. Yeah, he was Cincinnati with Ritter. Two career receiving touchdowns, both against Cincy. That is great. I think there's a sign that Cincy needs to sign him. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. 1st and 10 from the plus 46. Handoff up the middle for Jahmyr Gibbs, and there's room past the 40 and down to about the 36. Should be enough for a first down. Yeah. It's always fun seeing like random stats, like random like facts like that, where it's like, who caught a Derrick Henry pass? I can look on. I have fucking Pro Football Reference on. Let me see all of his passing touchdowns. One of them was to a receiver. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. Handoff up the middle on 2nd and 1, and this time they'll get the first down up to near the 35. Here we go. So he has Derrick Henry has a passing touchdown to Austin Hooper, to McCole Pruitt, to Josh Wiley, and then to Okonkwo. Probably mispronounced it. Yeah, he plays well against Cincy, not really in Cincy. Goff gonna do some trickery here. A double reverse pass over the middle is gonna be caught by St. Brown inside the 20 to the 18. They tossed it to Montgomery. He threw it back to Goff, and then he slings one to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The question is, was that backwards? It seems like that was. Damn, Derrick Henry is 3-1 in games he has thrown a pass and touchdown in. All of these are also with Tennessee. He has yet to do it as a Raven. First and 10 from the 18. Goff and shotgun back to his right, looking to throw. Pass right side for the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point from tying this game up. That is how you respond. That also just cost me fantasy. Hell yeah. That's a great route from St. Brown and a great throw from Jared Goff. Yeah, the double pass was great. That throw was great. So Jake Bates on for the extra point. It is up and it is good. All tied up at 21. Yeah, that probably would be a more consistently tight game. But at the same time, though, it makes sense that Cincy and Cleveland are rivals. Yeah, there's also a ton of classic moments between Cincy and Tennessee. As we're at commercial break after the Lions tied things up at 21. We will see. All tied up at 21. We're also getting some We're also getting the SEC conference schedules announced tomorrow for the foreseeable future. Within the whole 9 games, we're getting like the proper full slate tomorrow because we got the protected rivalries earlier today. Kickoff underway, going to be returned beginning. Nope, that's going to bounce out of bounds. Ravens will begin from the 40. Yeah, I'm going to miss Henry when he's gone as well. Oh yeah, about the SEC protected rivalry. They're going to review them every 4 years, so this you never know. You still probably will play Bama quite a bit. Quick pass left side to go to Zay Flowers. He's going to get up past the 5 to about the 7. So 2nd and 3. Play action looking to throw. Lamar going to try and step up, but unable to and sacked back at the 40. So a 3rd and 10. Yeah, we've discussed before about how the protected rivalry should have been handled. But at the end of the day, like you're still going to be playing Bama and Florida quite a bit. Even though it's not protected, you still probably will play the majority of the time. Third and 10, Lamar and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side looking to throw. Pressure coming, avoiding to his right, going to pass this right side. And that is incomplete for Rashad Bateman. So it's a 3 and out for the Ravens with 3:47 to play in the quarter. The main thing is I'm hoping that we can see Missouri play Kansas more often. That the border war needs to happen on a regular basis. That game was too much. The energy in that game was too much fun this year. 4th and 10. Punt comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning for no bouncing and gonna be down at the 4. So a great punt and punt coverage once again for the Ravens. The last time the Lions started backed up in their own 5, it was an 18-play, 98-yard touchdown drive that killed 11 minutes of clock. Can the Lions do it again? We'll find out after this commercial break. Let me pull up the SEC protected rivalries. I want to see all of these. So I like how for some reason Vanderbilt and Auburn is a protected rivalry. That's funny. I think they nailed Texas's 3. Kentucky and Florida is okay. Yeah, probably not. I think it was more so the case is you have like it's like it's like Georgia, everyone knew it was going to be. Wait, Alabama and Georgia's not a protected rivalry? Okay, that's weird. But yeah, there's like some teams on here where you know they're going to have those mainstays. Vandy, Tennessee is one of them. Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Georgia, Florida. Those are mainstays. Alabama, Auburn, another one. Like you know that's always going to be there. It's some of these other ones where I'm just like, what's the logic behind it? Like Oklahoma, Mizzou makes sense because that goes back to like the Big 12, Big 8 days for them. Same with Arkansas and Mizzou. Yeah, it's weird. But again, it's a every 4-year thing, so this is gonna change in a few years. Exactly. So like I think they went with like they had the obvious ones in stone first, and they kind of built around it for the rest of them, and that's how you get Ole Miss as an LSU rivalry. So 1st and 10, coming back from commercial break. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball at their own 4-yard line. 3:36 to play in the quarter. Handoff up the middle, and there's room for Montgomery. That's going to be enough for a first down, a gain of 11 up to the 15. Yeah, you got to have Red River, got to have Lone Star Showdown, got to have the Egg Bowl. Got to have the Iron Bowl. There's a few rivalries that are always going to be set in stone. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action and look to throw. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Just too far inside. So now 2nd and 10. Goff under center, back behind him. Handoff up the middle once again, and there's room for Montgomery. Past the 30, he's gone. The 50, the 40, 30. One man to beat the 20, down at the 15 before being caught from behind. David Montgomery down to the 12 before Marlon Humphrey catches him from behind. He ran out of steam, but he had nothing but green grass ahead. Beautiful blocking up front. Oh, if he just had a little bit more speed. Beautiful blocking. David Montgomery. 72 yards. The give to Gibbs on 1st and 10. Gonna get inside the 10 to the 6. And to think he was once a Chicago Bear. Now over 114 yards on the night for Montgomery. 12.7 yards per carry. He's still tired, but he's on the field in a 2-back set. Goff under center. Montgomery. The backfield goes Montgomery, Laporta, Gibbs. As a play action looking to throw, Goff pass to Laporta in the flat will gain about a yard or maybe 2. David Montgomery. That's a massive play in this game. I said he was gone the second he broke through to the second level. And then I realized, oh shit, this is David Montgomery, not Jahmyr Gibbs. Even though I said Montgomery to begin that, I'm like, if this is Jahmyr Gibbs, this is gone. And I was like, shit, no, it's Montgomery. Before the 3rd and 4 play, the Lions will call a timeout. A 72-yard run. My. Third and 4, 36 seconds in the quarter. This has been a 5-play drive. Goff under center, back behind him. They give to Gibbs up the middle, and that's going to be just shy of the first down. I think it'll be a half a yard shy. I mean, the game is tied right now, so yeah, this has been a great game. 4th and 1, offense staying on the field as the Lions go up tempo. Goff under center, back behind him, and now they're going to let this clock run. Not going to try and get him to jump. Yeah, that's the end of the quarter. I'm shocked it didn't even try to get the Ravens to jump there at least. Goff never even went properly under center. All right, but 15 minutes remain. The Lions, coming off of a 72-yard massive run from David Montgomery, find themselves at 4th and 1, 4th and inches from near the 5-yard line. And we'll see what they decide to do after the commercial break. No, not quite yet. They should though here. We'll see. Well, first you need to get the first down. I would imagine it actually probably goes to Montgomery. T-Fox, look at me and Toasted's fantasy game right now. Look at mine and Toasted's fantasy game right now. Also, you definitely could win this. I mean, he's only down by like 10. He's down by like 20 actually. Probably not, yeah. But I need either a missed kick from Jake Bates, or I need St. Brown to have a negative -1 yard reception. I'm losing to Toasted by 0.1 fantasy point right now. This is crazy. Man, if only I played Jalen Hurts in the Eagles defense. What's crazy is the Rams defense still gave me more than expected. All right, 4th and 1. The offense is staying on the field for the Lions. 4th and 1. Ball at about the 4-yard line. Goff under center, back and fullback behind him. They're going to do some trickery. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. The handoff to St. Brown. He then tossed it to Gibbs. And the Lions have the lead. A 4-yard touchdown run. That's a beautiful play call. That's a great play call. At the bare bones of it, it is just a toss right. But they delayed the toss just enough by handing it off to St. Brown first, where it gave Gibbs a walk-in touchdown. And now the extra point from Jake Bates. It is up and it is good. 7-point lead for the Lions. With still a whole quarter to play, basically. Yeah, that's a beautiful play design. Like, some of the Lions play designs are stuff that people would like initially think Mike McDaniel could scheme up. Because he's supposed to be this offensive genius. But no, it's the Lions doing this shit. And it's working. And it's beautiful. Yeah, gotta love Dana, man. There is a way. There is a way for you to win this. We'll see if it happens, though. I need, next time the Lions get the ball, I need St. Brown to somehow go backwards. Because I don't believe we made it so drops or minus points. I should have, man. That would have been funny. Yeah, straight Madden plays. And it works. Like you can't be too upset about it. Their style works. And it's fun. We're at commercial break. I'm back from commercial break, and here's a replay of that fantastic touchdown. There's a kickoff underway. Going to be returned beginning from about the 14. And out of bounds near the 30, maybe the 29. First and 10 for the Ravens. What you got? Lamar in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Flowers, sent in motion. Going to keep it himself up the middle, and there's some space to get past the 30 to the 31. All right. So 2nd and 7 coming up. Lamar in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Going to roll to his right. And passing right, that's incomplete. Overthrown, looking for Zay Flowers. Put too much into it. 3rd and 7. Come on, get the Lions the ball back. And run a screen for St. Brown that he fumbles. But then someone else recovers. I just need that fumble. Lamar in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. 3rd and 7. Lamar, the throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is caught. Pass midfield down to the 49. That's Rashad Bateman on the reception. And the Ravens keep the drive going. All right. So 1st down. Lamar under center. Back and fullback behind him. 1st and 10 from the plus 49. A toss right side for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Penalty marker is down. And it is a low block on the Lions. So an automatic 1st down. Calling it on Brian Branch, a personal foul. Yeah. So 1st and 10. Lamar under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. And there's movement up front before the snap. We'll see who they get this on. Seems like it'll be a false start on the Ravens, though. Yep, 1st and 15 now coming up. All right. Lamar in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the Lions' 36-yard line. Lamar, pass, left siders, incomplete. Looking towards DeAndre Hopkins. I think there was miscommunication there, though. Hopkins kept running straight. Lamar threw it like it was a comeback route. So a 2nd and 15 coming up. Lamar in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Just under 13 minutes to play in the game. Play clock winding down. You get the snap off as Lamar looks to throw. Has some time. Pass over the middle is caught down to the 20. That's Rashad Bateman once again. Have yourself a night. He's been the main target for Lamar Jackson in this one. Yeah, he's wide open over the middle. Jeez. The Lamar in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Going to keep it himself right side on a delayed QB keeper that only gains about a yard. 2nd and 9. Lamar in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, looking to throw. Gonna try and step up, but he's sacked back at the 24. The QB spy by Jack Campbell works to perfection, and it's a 3rd and long coming up. Yeah, just a simple QB spy, and Lamar unable to break away from it. Hutchinson is also there with the sack. They're going to combine for one there. That's the Lions' 4th sack of the night. Ravens have none. 3rd and 13. Lamar in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. 10:40 to play in the game. Lamar looking to throw. Has some time. Trying to step up now. Now going to try and keep it himself, but gets tripped up behind the line. The 5th sack of the night for the Detroit Lions. And it's a 4th and 14 coming up. They have done a great job at containing Lamar Jackson. And out comes Tyler Loop to make this a 4-point game. Yeah, they had 2 QB contains there. And it works to perfection. This is a 41-yard kick from about the left hash. It is up. And it is good. Was close there. But it is good. 4-point Lion lead with 9:40 to play in this one. It's impressive how the Lions have contained him in this game. Like, it is legit impressive. He's had his moments, he's had a few scrambles, but for the most part, the Lions have done a great job at making sure his legs are not what's beating them tonight. As we're at a commercial break. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Lions are always going to be a team that runs the ball. I would not be surprised, though, if we do see some passing action. And the point is, if the Lions find the end zone again on this drive and make this a 2-possession game, that might do it. That would probably be the dagger. Give Gibbs a 30-point game. I mean, the issue with you needing Gibbs to find the end zone again is he typically does not get the carries on like 1st and 2nd and goal inside the 5. That is when David Montgomery gets them. Because he's more of their power back. Because the Lions are out here having 2 to 3 quarterback contains each play. They're not giving Lamar much room. Yeah, that as well. No, but Lamar is just fine with where he's at in Baltimore. Yeah, they're showing a replay of that field goal. It barely snuck through. Like, ever so slightly snuck through. So the Ravens set to send this one down. Going to be returned beginning from the 5. Base past the 25, past the 30, spinning 2 to 35. Enter Sandman is the perfect, is a perfect song to get a stadium hyped. It's the perfect song. I mean, it's whatever. I don't really care how Lamar Jackson does his hair. Goff under center. Back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be about 4, maybe 5 for Jahmyr Gibbs. Under 9.5 to play. Well, yeah, Welcome to the Jungle is also nice. Like, the main 3 is Seven Nation Army, Welcome to the Jungle, and Enter Sandman. Sandstorm as well, but more so those other 3. All right, 2nd and 5. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Play action looking to throw. Pass over the middle is going to be incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the pass breakup in a 3rd and 5. Looking for Isaac Tesla, who's been having a pretty solid rookie year for a 5th round pick. With a big 3rd down coming up. Goff in shotgun. Back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Play clock winding down. And they're not going to get that snap off. Goff was trying to signal to get that snap off, but they don't. The question is, did they get the timeout off in time? And they did. So the Lions are down to a single timeout with 8:48 to play. Hopefully they do not need those timeouts. Thunderstruck is great as well, but I don't really hear that often at stadiums. So I wouldn't put it up there personally. Third and 5, 8:48 to play. The Ravens have a 57 game streak with having at least 1 sack. They have none tonight. Goff to throw, stepping up. Passing right side, that's incomplete. Looking for Khalif Raymond. He stepped up too soon. The ball lands behind him. And that's a 3 and out for the Lions. The Ravens offense will have a shot. Down by 4 to take the lead. Yeah, there was no way Goff was going to be able to pick that up himself. He needed to find somewhere to throw it to. Punt comes off clean. And it's going to be returned beginning from the 11. Trying to find space down that left side. Past the 20 to the 21. 8.5 to play. The Ravens would need to go 79 yards to take the lead. And we're heading to a commercial break. So I will quickly be right back. All right. I am back. And we're still at commercial break. 8.5 to play in this game. I wouldn't say not necessarily. This game still has had its moments. There we go. T-Fox, do you know what games are Monday Night Football next week? Because I'll admit, one of them has potential to be a really good game. The other is going to be a chaotic mess of mixture of bad football and just insanity. Yeah, Jets Miami is going to be dog shit. That's what Derrick Henry fumbles and is picked up by the Lions. First play of the drive, Henry fumbles and DJ Reed recovers. It's Aiden Hutchinson forcing the ball loose, and the Lions get the ball right back. That is now twice in 3 weeks Derrick Henry has fumbled relatively late into the fourth quarter. Oh, that's a beautiful peanut punch from Aiden Hutchinson. Oh my god, that's a beautiful one. And Henry is pissed. Yeah, that's uncharacteristic mistakes from Derrick Henry to begin this season. Goff under center, back behind him. 1st and 10 from the 16, handoff up the middle. And that's David Montgomery up to the 14. If Punkel loses 2 weeks due to Derrick Henry fumbling, because he lost to week 1 due to Henry fumbling in that game. Okay, no, Punkel is still up by 8, but yeah, this gives you a shot, T-Fox. No, yeah, it was DJ Reed, not Reader. I would have pointed out if it was the former Bengal. Handoff up the middle for David Montgomery. He gets inside the 10 to about the 5. And that's a first down for the Lions. Penalty marker is down, though. And they're showing Derrick Henry on the sideline. He's in disbelief. It's a face mask on the Lions. So we're going to replay 2nd down, 15 yards. Yes, I'm 99% sure that is Anzalano. Is this number, 44, right? Derrick Henry only running back with a fumble in each of the first 3 games this season. That's insane. A 2nd and 22. Goff in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff right side, and that's going to be a gain of only a yard for Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh yeah, because he's a great player. He's a great player and leader of this Lions defense, man. He's a great player. 3rd and 21. Goff in shotgun. Back to his left, 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Pass right side is going to be incomplete. trying to go back shoulder to Isaac Tesla, but it falls incomplete as they were not on the same page. 6:39 to play, and the Ravens will escape pure disaster by forcing a field goal here. Out comes Jake Bates to make this back to a 7-point game. Yeah, and that's uncharacteristic for Derrick Henry. He's not typically someone who fumbles like that. 45-yard kick from the right hash for Bates. It is up, and it is right down the middle. It is a 7-point Lion lead with 6:35 to play. So the Ravens avoid the disaster by only giving up 3 off of the fumble. Derrick Henry will have a chance at redemption. Yeah, because the thing is, he never really turned around to go back for it. So yeah, if he would have, he probably would have gotten a push off there. Thursday night football, Arizona, Seattle, and what I believe is Arizona's rivalry game. I think I have the stuff in my photos. Hold on. No, I just have all the logos. That's what it is. Let me look up them. Okay, I have it here. Yes, Thursday night football is when we see the Arizona Cardinals wear their rivalry uniforms. Monday night football, Miami wears theirs. In week 5, Buffalo will wear theirs on Sunday night football. And then it won't be till week 11 until we see them again when New England wears theirs. Okay. Because we're still at commercial break. Here we go. Just getting out of commercial break. See what this Ravens offense can step up. Hey, Arkansas has some talent. It's not very often that they get that talent, but they have some talent. Captain Lamarica? What is that sign? Ravens fans never change. Kickoff underway, going to be returned beginning from the 10. Some room up past the 30 to the 31. Yeah. Who does Arkansas play this week? Because they lost to Memphis last week, which was an insane game. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. 6.5 to play. Lamar to throw. Has some time, and that time has expired. Sack at the 25. Aiden Hutchinson. The 6th sack of the night for this Lions defense. Oh my God. They're all over the place. Oh, Arkansas plays Notre Dame. Yeah, they cooked. Yeah, that's a game, all right. P-Fox, are all these sacks hurting you in fantasy? I imagine so. Lamar in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers to each side. 2nd and 16, looking to throw. Lamar pass left side is caught by Justice Hill, who's going to get about 4 on the play. A 3rd and long coming up. Not notably, okay. Yeah, I know there's a lot of ranked matches on Saturday, so I'm excited. The good thing is UCF's on the road, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Lamar in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. 3rd and 12. Ball on the 28. Looking to throw once again. Gonna try and step up. Lamar makes one man miss and going to take it himself, but only pick up about 3 before being brought down from behind. And that's a 3 and out for the Ravens. They're gonna send this one away. They're gonna send this one away. Punt comes off clean and gonna be out of bounds near like the 23, 24. Where are they saying that ball is spotted at the 30? Okay. I mean, the Ravens are gonna get the ball. I mean, the Ravens might actually not get the ball back, actually, yeah. How much do you need from Gibbs? Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. There's a give to Gibbs, left side. Trying to get the edge, and he will. That's a gain of about 9 for Jahmyr Gibbs. 2nd down coming up. 4:16 to play. Lions, if they play this right, can make it the final drive of the game. Yeah, you need basically 8 points. Okay, this gonna be interesting then. They ruled it officially a gain of 7. Handoff up the middle for Gibbs, and that's gonna be enough for a 1st down, a gain of 4. You're essentially hoping Gibbs finds the end zone, I think. Yeah, it's this is gonna come down to the wire. The good news is, again, Baltimore might get the ball back, and if so, you have a chance there with Flowers and Lamar. But it's gonna be close. First and 10. Lions are killing this clock. Under 3:40 to play now. Goff under center, back behind him. They give once again to Gibbs up the middle. He only gets a yard, maybe 2. Because they're trying to kill the clock right now for him. They're just trying to kill the clock, and Gibbs is their main back. But of course, now that he's been now that he was given the ball 3 times, in comes David Montgomery. As 3 minutes remain in this one, what could be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. They're going to hand this off up the middle for David Montgomery, and he's going to gain about 2 or 3. One more play is needed before the 2-minute warning. So if the Ravens make a stand, they will get the ball back coming out of the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 5. Goff in shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Play clock winding down. Goff looking to throw. Pass right side to Gibbs. Has some blocking. Spinning his way down to the 49. It's a 4th and 2. With a minute 56 to play, we go to commercial break. For the 2-minute warning, the Lions have a choice to make. How aggressive is Dan Campbell? The Ravens have all 3 timeouts. They have plenty of time if you punt this one away. But they would also need to go the length of the field and find the end zone, something that they haven't really been able to do in this half. Or at least not consistently. This is where you have to make a choice. Yeah, exactly. Every possession matters against a team like the Ravens. Your defense has been playing so well. You've been containing Lamar so well. I think you just punt it away. Because the thing is, you do not want to give them the ball on the other side of midfield. You want them to have to go the length of the field. We'll see. We're still at commercial break. We're still at commercial break. The Lions are a very aggressive team. This might, if this goes to overtime, I think you're chilling, T Fox, in fantasy. It's a 4th and 2, and the offense is on the field. MCDC, he is an aggressive play caller. The offense is staying on the field. This could end the game. Goff under center, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right. The play action looking to throw. Goff, pass, right side is caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, inside the 35 to the 32. And the Ravens have to start. Oh, there's a penalty now. Wait, what's the penalty? It's defensive holding. It doesn't matter. That'll be declined. That does stop the clock, though, a little bit. But that firmly put the Lions into field goal range. A gutsy play call. Gutsy play call. And it works out. That's Dan Campbell for you. That is Dan Campbell for you. That's a gutsy play call. 1, to even go for it. And 2, to pass the ball there. The Lions are not scoring again. Unless it's a field goal, the Lions are not scoring again. I hope you know that, T-Fox. Goff under center, handoff up the middle for Montgomery. And there's room down the right side. The 15, the 10, the 5, and never mind. That's a touchdown for the Lions. But it's David Montgomery, not Jahmyr Gibbs. That is the dagger. Up by 13, a 31-yard rushing touchdown for David Montgomery. He caps off an absolute incredible game. David Montgomery just had one of the best games we have seen from a running back this season. Yeah, it's whatever. I think Goff wanted him to get down. Because again, the Ravens have all 3 timeouts. So they still are very much in this. The extra point is up and good from Jake Bates. It's a 14-point game with a minute 42 to go. Yeah, Monty a bad man. David what's his total stat line for the night? Montgomery is at 151 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night. Gibbs is at 67 and 2 touchdowns. Jeez. As we're waiting to kick off. Oh, he has to have more than 30 by this point. I mean, geez, like he's having an insane night. Kickoff underway. Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Ravens will begin from the 35. Only 29? Really? Damn. How are we doing yards then? Are we doing... Oh, yeah, because we're doing each yard is 0.1 fantasy points. That's why. Okay. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. First and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw. Passing deep. Left side and incomplete. Looking for Rashad Bateman. Put a little bit too much into it. A minute 37 to play. Need a new running back. Yeah, that's fair. Lamar in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Lamar looking to throw. Pressure coming, trying to buy some time. And he's sacked. Back at the 18. The 7th sack of the night for this Lions defense. My God. That's in 7 sacks on the night? While the Ravens have none. Insane work by this Lions team. Lamar to throw on 3rd and 26. Pass over the middle is caught by Justice Hill. He breaks off defenders and has room. First down and more. Pass midfield out of bounds near the 43. Justice Hill made something out of what was pretty much nothing. And the Ravens have life still. First and 10. A gain of like 35. 51 seconds. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Lamar to throw. Pass. Left side's wide open. Rashard Bateman. Pass the 30 to the 29. 46 seconds remain. First and 10 for the Ravens. They still have all 3 timeouts. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Looking to throw once again. Lamar stepping up. Gonna take it himself down the right side. There's some room. Going to stiff arm and get out of bounds after a gain of like 3. 35 seconds remain. And the Ravens call their first timeout. D-Fox, you're not out of it yet. If they can find the end zone, you need Lamar to find the end zone. You need either a passing touchdown or him to take it in. As long as Derrick Henry does not get any more fantasy points, you have a shot. Yeah, if Lamar finds the end zone here, you win. Which would be crazy. 35 seconds. 2nd and 7 coming up. Oh, he doesn't even need this. What yard line are they at? Yeah, no, he needs the end zone. Lamar in shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Lamar to throw. Lions send pressure. Pass left side wide open. Mark Andrews, the 5 touchdown Baltimore. They're still in this with 30 seconds to go. No way. They're going to go for 2. They're still in this. This game's not over yet. Oh my god, T-Fox. The Punkle has now lost 2 weeks of fantasy thanks to Derrick Henry fumbling. That is crazy. 2-point try, Lamar rolling to his right. Trying to find some room, pass in end zone, incomplete. There is the penalty marker down though, I believe. Yeah, they might have another try at this. 29, they're going to need the onside kick. It's a defensive holding on the Lions. Oh, and an eligible man downfield. It'll offset. We're going to retry. T-Fox. I can't believe you actually won this week. I need you to at Punkle in Sports the screenshot when the game's over. That's insane. Oh my god. Lamar in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Looking to throw. Pass. End zone is going to be incomplete. Had a wide open Zay Flowers, but put too much into it. It's an 8-point game, and it comes down to the onside kick. Special teams has run the week so far, and it's going to need to do it once more. Can this Ravens special teams make one final play to give this offense a shot? And they do it. If they get it, they'll have about 25 seconds to not only get the end zone, but also convert the 2-point try to send it to overtime. Here's Tyler Loop. There has been a single successful onside kick this season, That was by Carolina last week. Can Baltimore do it? Tyler Loop is setting this up. And here's the kick. It's going to be caught by the Lions. It's Sam Laporta. And that will do it. An incredible game. An incredible effort from both sides. If this is the Super Bowl this year, I am seated. That would be an incredible Super Bowl. A rematch of this game would go insane. But the Lions now find themselves in a 3-way tie for first place in the NFC North, as there is the knee down. No timeouts being called. A 38-30 win for the Lions on the road. I'm sure you are. I am sure you are. That's an insane way to win fantasy this week. But what a game this was. What a game. Week 3 proved to be fantastic. It proved to be a fantastic week. And the Bengals are still on top of the North. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, week 4 begins Thursday night with an NFC West clash between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. I'll be live for that, as well as a few games throughout week 4. Hope to see you all there. Power rankings tomorrow, predictions Wednesday. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Let me check sports real quick, T-Fox. That is beautiful. And I will see you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.